Hello, it's ShadyBoss420 and today I'm bringing you my Hulk Marvel Avengers build video. So the first thing you need is this clean cut outfit here. It makes Hulk look like a gangster. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so second thing, I use the Sacred Norn Stone of Lethal Will. You don't have to use this, but it gives you a damage boost. You could use any of the other ones. I hear the Darkhold one's pretty good because you can drain your health to give you heroics. And then this stone here, the Norn Stone of Conquest, you don't really need the perks on it. I just like it because it has the Might, Resolve, and Proficiency, so it boosts my defensive and melee rating. And then I go with an orange ISO to give me enough resolve to put me at 15,000 health, or willpower. Okay, so I got all this gear here from the Mega Hive this week. So the first thing is the World Breaker's Coagulator. It deals plasma damage on light combo finishers and heavy power attacks. And it also has might and proficiency, so that'll boost our melee rating. Then we got the Hive Mind Enhancer. It has might and proficiency. It also deals plasma damage on small debris, and ranged power attacks also deal plasma damage. It also increases the amount of shock damage dealt with any attack by 25%, but we don't really use shock damage at all, so I don't think it really does anything for us. And then World Breaker's Composite for our defensive piece. It doesn't have very good stats. It has intensity and resilience, but it has a Jarvis barrier when you parry, and it increases gamma damage by 24%, which is pretty good because we do a lot of gamma damage. And then for our exotic, this doesn't have to be exotic, you could use the legendary version, but the aggressive might, this gives us about 37% increased damage against taunted enemies, as well as the heroic assistance increases the charge rate of our heroic support ability by 18%. So basically you can keep Bone Shaker active and just taunt everybody and then you deal more damage to them, so that's pretty awesome. And I'll show you how the skills work here. So for Bone Shaker Specialization 1, we have Rampaging Bone Shaker. Defeat 5 enemies with Bone Shaker active to increase its duration by 5 seconds. That just keeps us a little more defensive. And then Savage Heroism for our Specialization 2, defeating enemies who are taunted by Bone Shaker causes them to drop heroic orbs. I'll show you in a second how that comes into play. So then Stranglehold Specialization 1, we go with Irradiated Destruction so that it deals gamma damage. Now with the plasma damage, that's a positive effect, and gamma is a negative, so when we stack the two, you deal increased bonus damage. So for Stranglehold Specialization 2, we go with Double Strangle. You could go with Barbaric Charge. It would taunt the enemies nearby, which would be good for the increased damage to taunted enemies, but we already do pretty good taunts, so we don't really need this. And the extra charge is good because Stranglehold can heal you like fully, plus fill your rage meter, so I would go with the double charge. And then for Thunderclap Specialization 1, we go with Ground Zero. It'll suck in enemies, and then it'll deal gamma damage in a wide area, as well as heal allies that are in the area. So when you're in this area, basically what you do, first you activate Bone Shaker to taunt the enemies, and then you kill them with Thunderclap, and then while they're in the gamma damage, the ones that survive are also taunted, so you're dealing more damage to them because Specialization 2, we go with Thunderclap Taunt. Enemies who survive are taunted. And then while you're in the gamma area, you're dealing plasma damage, so you're getting that bonus damage. And then with Grab Specialization, I go with Vice Grip, so that enemies you're holding are less likely to be interrupted, so you don't lose control of them. With grab specialization 2, we go with enhanced grab, so you have more chance to successfully grab someone. And then with specialization or takedown specialization, we go with the one that grants heroic orbs. And then projectile specialization, we go with rubble, so it explodes on impact and does a kind of a splash damage effect. Range damage is our damage specialization. It gives you 15% increased range damage from all ranged attacks. And then efficiency specialization, we go with excavator. This lets you pick up large and small debris faster, so that's really good. Defense specialization, we go with raging heroics. While rage is active, heroic meters are 15%, or charge rate of heroic meters is 15% faster while rage is active. And then damage specialization, increase all damage by 15% while rage is active. Efficiency specialization, we go with controlled rage, reduce the initial cost of triggering rage. So this basically makes it so when you first activate rage, it doesn't drain a lot of it. And then overcharge specialization, we go with impact boost. This prevents you from getting interrupted while you're doing like your ground pound and stuff. And then damage specialization, we go with damage boost, increase all damage by while overcharged by 20%. And then efficiency specialization, I choose to go with hothead because it increases the amount of overcharge enemy you gain from all attacks while your rage meter is full. So this basically allows you to become fully overcharged a lot quicker. Alright, so that's about it for the skills and the gear. I will show a demonstration at the end of the video.
Head for the location on your HUD.
That's just some trash. Alright, here we go. Now this isn't the same as like a boss fight or anything, but it'll give you an idea of like how to deal with huge ad fights and stuff, so. So first thing you want to do is get yourself to the center of the ads, activate Bone Shaker, activate Thunderclap. Anybody that's alive is still taunted and dies super quick. And then you just run around, you pick up all the heroic orbs. This is the important part, is picking up the heroic orbs. Cause then you get all your shit back right away. Do the same thing. And then you go pick them up. Got our Bone Shaker back. Not quite gonna get our Thunderclap back in time, so I'm just gonna activate Bone Shaker here. That was weird, they didn't give us heroic orbs like they should have.
The enemies have been defeated.
And there they go, they're all dead. Now, in a longer fight where you're gonna be losing health and stuff, you're obviously going to want to activate Rage more often to keep yourself healed and defensive. And you're going to want to parry attacks. You're also going to want to use Stranglehold when you come low health to instantly heal you and charge your Rage meter. Alright, so that's about it. This has been Shady Boss 420. Peace out.